Hi, it's Estyknits, episode 22. I'm back from my little short trip to San Francisco, where I was almost overwhelmed by everything and everybody. It was quite the trip. I was so tired of driving. Oh, my word. You really can feel your age when you exert yourself a lot. You're tired for days afterwards. I hate to sound like an old lady, but hey, I am. Well, we have 3 new members, and they have beautiful names. April Flowers, and Floral Girl, and Leslie Chisholm. Isn't that wonderful? It must be spring to have all these flower ladies joining up. You know, I was watching the news the other day, and the newscaster said, we have a team here called the Random Acts of Kindness, and we go to the grocery store and we give out free gift certificates. And then it showed them at a grocery store and people are walking around shopping. And then the ladies, the newscaster said, and we're going to pick somebody in this store. We're going to pick you, miss. Excuse me, miss, ma'am, or whatever. She was about my age, the lady. She said, excuse us, ma'am, but we're giving out random acts of kindness, and we'd like to give you a $100 gift certificate to buy anything you want. Not particularly in this store. You can buy it anywhere. You know, $100 gift card. That's what it was. And the old lady said, really? Well, thanks. And then the newscaster said, and what do you think you're going to buy with your gift certificate? And the lady said, well, yarn. I thought I was going to die. Of course. Finally, someone tells the truth. Isn't that something? That's exactly what I would have said. Yarn. Oh, what a great thing. Then they asked her more why was she going to buy yarn. Because she's a crocheter and she's going to give it to charity. Oh, you are not. You're just going to keep it. You're just going to crochet with it and make stuff, right? Come on. I thought that was hilarious. Well, my trip to San Francisco was something. Like I said, I drove to Alameda, which is just a few miles from San Francisco, and stayed in my hotel there, visited my friends, and, went shopping. Yeah, bought a few balls of yarn. And that was the first day, and then I came back to my hotel. And I was just about to drive into the hotel, and on the sidewalk, this giant goose was walking. He must be 3-4 feet tall. It was huge, and he just stepped out in front of my car. And I had to swerve around, go around him, and he just looked at me like, you fool, I'm walking here. He was the cutest goose, big goose. I don't know where he came from. Well, that's kind of one of the highlights of my trip, was meeting that goose. And what else? Oh, my friend's house was beautiful. I'd never been in their house. It's a married couple I went to visit. I'd never seen their new house, and it was all pretty, all decorated up, old-fashioned furniture, all polished up and stuff. Real pretty. It was fun. Had lunch. And one day, whole day I spent with my daughter. I drove over to the BART, which is a local train, just goes, around Bay Area there, and parked, and then got on the BART and went to San Francisco. And holy cow, I wasn't ready. On Saturday, San Francisco's like New York City, trying to walk in the city. Oh my God, crowds of people are going like this, Thousands of people are out on the sidewalks and stuff. And then while I was waiting for her, we had a spot. She wanted me to meet her on this big intersection in the street by a Starbucks. And here comes this parade. It must have been 30 million, it seemed to me. Chinese people out there, what do you call it? Chanting and singing. They wanted to practice Falun Gong in China. They were protesting the treatment of Falun Gong practitioners in China. Well, this is America. I don't know what you... Anyway, there was millions of people out there doing that. And the cars that kept trying to honk and honk. The cars wanted to run right over the people in the parade. And the policemen are keeping them back. Policemen were getting so mad, telling them the cars to stop and not run over all these people in the middle of the street with their strollers and everything, or their canes, or their wheelchair. You know, people of all ages, they were all protesting against communist China. Which shows you... I mean, that's sad. You can't protest in communist China, apparently. You probably get killed. Jailed and killed, or both. But you can protest in Chinatown of San Francisco. It's very funny. It's not funny to them. I guess it's serious, but... Plus, some of them are doing all these movements and stuff out in the street. There was thousands of them. I don't know how many. Thousands. That took a long time. My daughter was late, so I got to watch that for a long time. Then, of course, I had a homeless guy bugging me for money. He might have forgot that he already asked me, and I said no. My daughter warned me. She said, now, when you're waiting for me, there'll be some people asking for money and stuff, but don't give it to them, because most of the time they have a place and they have... You know, she knows, because... She's been homeless at one point. She has her problems. She's not now. She has an apartment, but she said a lot of them just do it just to make extra money. And anyway, she said, Mom, just stay away from them. And don't give them any money. So I didn't. When I was working, I was known to give homeless people money. I thought they were homeless. Turned out they'd be waiting for me every day when I got off the bus to go to work and to walk to the office. They'd be right there. Hi, good morning. You know, they want their daily money. And then I realized, I think I'm kind of a sucker in that way. Anyway, by the time I drove home, I drove there, you know, and spent all this time in socializing. I usually just stay home and don't talk to anybody, except you. And, you know, my view of you is me. All I see is me. And, but I get your comments and emails and stuff. I love it. I love it. So being out with all these people just was unsettling at times. You know, just too much information everywhere. And then driving home, oh my God, I was just so tired. My leg was tired of pushing on the brake and everything, and the gas, you know. It was just a long ways. It's about a 4.5-hour drive each way. For me, that's really long. Plus, there was no one to talk to because my husband didn't go with me. So I talked to myself quite a bit, told myself a few funny jokes, and then I even turned the radio on. And I never listen to the radio while I'm driving because I want to concentrate, but I needed some kind of help, distraction, so I listened to some silly old songs from the 70s and 80s on there, sang along a little bit. So that's how I got home. Plus I stopped for coffee and apple pie. Oh yes, at McDonald's. In a little town called Bowman. I've never even heard of Bowman before. I saw it and just pulled over and they said there was a McDonald's there. So I had quite an adventure. And I've been sleeping long ever since, you know. I've just been tired. Today I feel almost normal. Almost. And the thing I'm wearing today is not as warm as it looks, though it is warm. It's cotton. It's recycled cotton. It's something I made years ago, but it's so nice. It's just a great big old, gosh, I don't know what this is called. Just an easy sideways made, you know, you start at the little point and you go this way. You know, keep increasing, and then at this point you start decreasing, and you make it, you know. So it's a Baktus. That's what it's called. Baktus. It's a free pattern, and there's several versions of it. This is called the Holy Baktus. Holy Baktus, Batman. And I made mine with cotton. Barocco Remix has cotton and a little silk, and might have a little merino in there. It's kind of soft. It's real soft. Nice, nice cotton. So that's my decoration. Now the only thing I finished this week, I did it on the tip, I finished them, was some red footies. I'm a footy fanatic. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, I have made ruby slippers. Ruby slippers. Oh, they're so cute. They feel so good. This has, used this with Madeline Tosh Pashmina, which has a little bit of cashmere in it. Nice dark red. Pretty. Now, while I was there, I did buy a little bit of yarn. My yarn store was closed, so I just went to the big box. What do they have there? They have a Beverly's there. It's like Michael's or one of those. But I love it. I got 6 balls of this. No, 4. 4, because that's all they had. So I'll make a nice little shawl with this. It's all acrylic, but it's pretty. James Brett marble. It's DK weight. It'll be very nice. Or I could make a baby blanket, a little receiving blanket. That'd be nice. I just liked it. And then I got some of this. Now I have some of this already, but it's blue. Now this is all colors. It's Shawl in a Ball by Lion Brand. Only this is the real pretty color, the Restful Rainbow. What is that other name? Restful Rainbow, Tranquilio Arcoursis. I guess that's in Spanish. Oh, that's nice. Arcoursis. I can't pronounce it. And then it has it in French. I won't even try. Isn't that cute? It's nice, pretty colors. I got 2 of these so I can make something big. They're 500 yards to a ball. Oh, that's all my knitting and acquisitions. So I don't have anything else to tell, but I will by next week, I'm sure. I started a new book. No, same book. I told you that already. About the apes. I'm a big ape. Okay, anything over here? Nope. Nope. Okay, sorry for such a short episode, but that's fine, I guess. All right, I will look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, and I will have more knitting for you. Okay, bye.